I'll preface this video with an admission of error, because I didn't actually think that Boris Johnson was interested in getting a deal, and I said so as much, I don't know, a couple of weeks back. I thought he was actively going for no deal, putting something in front of the EU that they would never be able to accept, but, not for the first time, I was wrong. Johnson got his deal in front of the EU and, they went for it. An agreement or an understanding has been made. And so, assuming Johnson gets his deal through Parliament on Saturday, I'd see that as the end of phase 1 in the story of the UK removing itself from the European Union. Johnson's new deal is largely the Theresa May deal, but with some significant changes, a lot of technical details surrounding Northern Ireland and its future relationship with the UK and the EU. Looks like we're putting a customs border in the Irish Sea, something that Johnson said he would never do, but he is a documented liar, so no surprises there. The DUP will not back this deal, unsurprisingly. Some on the hard right of the Tory party will oppose this, those who really do want no deal. Some Labour rebels will support Johnson, in spite of the Labour leadership trying to put the frighteners on him. Yeah, some MPs are really scared about the prospect of no deal. But most of Labour and the Lib Dems and the SNP and the one Green MP, Caroline Lucas, and Plaid Cymru, they'll all line up against this, the left. Yeah. Plenty of backslapping and handshakes at the EU summit. Johnson on a charm offensive. What a delight to witness that was. I'm honestly surprised, I am. Yeah, I was wrong, as I said. Won't be the first time. Wasn't the first time. Won't be the last time, I mean. I'm thinking a lot of people in the EU and the Irish government will be relieved if this agreement passes the Commons tomorrow. And it really could go either way. The numbers are very tight, apparently. I wouldn't be surprised either way. I understand many MPs will be feeling the heat tomorrow. First Saturday sitting of the House since the early 80s, I believe. And I think the UK and surrounding countries are suffering from Brexit fatigue. I know I find it kind of annoying when the word falls out of my mouth. I wish I didn't have to talk about it so much, but it's so central and so important. Yeah. People want to see a way to move forward, but many people point out that this is a bad deal. Certain things that you would like to see in legally binding terms are in what is called the political declaration, not legally binding. So many are worried about a race to the bottom on things like workers' rights and environmental protections post-Brexit, and they're right to be worried. Pro-EU Remainers still want a referendum, a confirmatory referendum, deal or remain. If the Johnson agreement goes through, that shoots their fox, as they say. Farage isn't happy. He's having a hissy fit, saying this isn't real Brexit. But Nigel's just a demagogue throwing tomatoes from the sidelines. That's how he's made his career. He's very good at it. Anyway, for those people saying they are sick of all this shit and just want it to go away, so they hope this deal gets through, I understand the sentiment, but I'm sorry, you're wrong. This isn't the end. If it passes, we, the UK, we will then have to enter years and years of trade negotiations as a consequence of all this. The economy will take a significant hit, and it will hurt our nearest trading partners to one degree or another. Then there's the prospect of Scottish independence, possible but not inevitable. Trouble in Northern Ireland, very concerning possibility. This could weaken or even break the Union, break the UK itself. So, if the government gets its way tomorrow, all of this doesn't go away. And as well as the more obvious stuff, there's 1,001 consequences, intended and not so, which will come to pass if Johnson gets the numbers he needs. And it's worth pointing out that we could still leave without a deal, legally speaking, even if this is approved, if implementing legislation isn't passed. So, yeah, it's still a big old clusterfuck. Anyway, I'll see you next in Amsterdam next week, folks. Yeah, looking forward to that. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Peace.